This article is coming from the Motley Fool. Here's Warren Buffett's number one pick for investors right now. Buffett didn't trumpet any stock as the top pick for investors to buy in his latest letter to Berkshire Hathaway shareholders. As far as I know, he's never done so in the past. So what did the Oracle of Omaha suggest that most investors do? He warned against trying to pick individual winners. Instead, Buffett recommended that investors own a cross-section of businesses that in aggregate are bound to do well. That leads us to what Buffett's number one pick would be for most investors right now. He explained in a letter to Berkshire Hathaway shareholders that there's a simple way to follow his advice after buying a cross-section of businesses. Invest in a low-cost S&P 500 index fund. Buffett gave a big hint in the letter, writing, I suggest Vanguard's. Vanguard has an S&P 500 mutual fund. Vanguard 500 index fund Admiral shares. But I suspect that Buffett's top pick would instead be the Vanguard 500 index fund ETF VOO. So let's just go to the charts of VOO to look at where a potential entry might be to go long. This is the October lows. This is the August high. I'm looking just at the nearest pivot high and low that sticks out to me. So with that said, let's just mark that off there, and we'll mark the low of the October lows. We're going to go to and the March candle is going to close green. Let's go to the weekly chart. You can see this weekly candle is going to close green. I see selling pressure at 380. Price is currently at 373.77. This is an inverted hammer candle, so that implies more selling pressure. When I look at the chart, I see that it's been range bound since October. Alright, let's go down to the daily chart. Weekly price is now above all the simple moving averages. I have a 50, I have a 1326, I have a 100, and I have a 200. We can see that the 200-day moving average is kind of slowing its deceleration downward and appears to potentially want to turn. So let's see that a bit more. I don't know, something like this. So when price is above the 200-day moving average, that's bullish longer term. It also serves as support. We also see a golden cross between the 50 and the 200-day moving average. So that's also bullish. It's hard to trade VOO with price being range bound. You could have bought the dip back in mid-March at the lower end of the extremes. Price is getting to the upper end of the extremes. Depends on your time horizon. If you have a short-term time horizon, I would not buy price. you have a longer term time horizon, then you can dollar cost average. Again, Buffett's not into trading, he's into investing, looking for businesses that produce cash flow. So with this particular ETF, again, you have two choices, but it depends on your time horizon, risk tolerance, and financial objectives. Let me zoom out one more time to the weekly. This is the pivot high that I'm looking for, price to breach. If we get a close above, say, 400, then I think it's safe to say that the new bull market has returned. Till then, I remain cautious, as the second half of the year, the recession may pick up or begin, and we could see that go into 2024. However, prior to that, the market would have bottomed, because it is a forward thinking mechanism of what's going on in the economy. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.